Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Danny and I appreciate you clicking on this video. So today we're actually going to get into this little album from my childhood. It's an 80 card album that's got two of my favorite players in it when I was a kid and different runs of cards. So we're going to look at this real quick. Guys, y'all stay tuned, we'll get into it. Thanks. Alright, welcome back. Yeah, once again, so this album was something I picked up, I don't know, I probably gave $5-6 for it back when I was 13 or 14 years old, and I had two players that I liked. Now my favorite player, I guess, was Wade Boggs, and I went and bought his rookie card, but then I had a couple other players that you'll see in here that I collected as well. Yes, I could. I was like a lot of kids. As I opened packs and boxes and whatever, I saved a lot of my cards and put them in bigger albums. But I had two players that I don't know, I thought a pretty decent run of each player, and I put them in here. And so we're going to take a look at this. And the first player is none other than Mr. Dale Murphy. Hopefully the lighting on this is adequate. Let me turn my viewfinder up a little bit. So, and these are cards again from my childhood. So we start out with the 1979 Dale Murphy. I did not have his rookie card as a kid, but I did have the 79. Right beside it, I did have the 1980. Right below that, there is an 82, but if you look, that's actually the O-Pee-Chee card. I remember buying that card at Egad's Baseball Shop in Antioch, Tennessee, when I was a kid, probably out of the dollar box, something like that. This is the 84, and I noticed it's got a pretty decent crease on there, so I tried to keep them in order. And continuing on, looks like we got the 85 All-Star, a couple of 86s, 3 86 All-Stars. Looks like one of the 86 Fleer Baseball's Best. Then, of course, we get into 87, and that's actually the year I really started buying up a lot of cards, and so you'll see, well, a lot of those. So there's the 87 Murphy across the top. Got a couple of 87 minis. I had the 87 Diamond King. There's an actual 87 Sports Flicks down there. 88s. And that's another one where I had the Topps and the O-Pee-Chee, which is pretty cool. 88 Donruss, got a bunch of those. I think that is one of the 88 Fleers League Leaders. Excuse me, I'm giving away my next player, but I think this is 88, and then an 89. I was lucky enough to have the Topps, the Donruss, and the Fleer, which was the trifecta for 89. Of course, there was always Score and Upper Deck as well that year, but got into some other years, and then Murphy when he joined the Phillies. All right, which was odd. And that's pretty much where I stopped collecting. I stopped collecting around 91. So then my next player, and if you look, there's a blank sheet, so I got room to add. Next player was Gary Carter. And Gary Carter was a player that I really enjoyed watching and collecting as a kid. So it starts off with this 78, which I thought was pretty fabulous. There's an 81 Gary Carter, 83 Topps, 83 Fleer, which was hard to come by. I probably picked that one up again in a dime box of some sort. 84 Topps, and I think that's an 84 Post Serial. 85 Topps, 86 Topps. This 86 Topps is rough. There is a 86 All-Star, which I believe actually came in 87 cello packs. And I'm not exactly sure what that card is, but it's probably something similar. And of course, 87 Topps. 87 Topps, 87 Topps All-Star. 87 Fleer. 88. And then there is 88 Donruss. $88, and then I believe it jumps to 89 score, and then into $90. Apparently, I didn't have as many as I thought, but I had the 90 Donruss, the 90 Fleer, and the 90 Upper Deck. And then I think I bought a box of these 91s right here, because you'll see, I think there's 5 of them in a row, and then it finishes off on the 91 Upper Deck. So again, just one of these albums. This was one of my pride and joys as a kid, because these were 2 of my favorite players. And just a little collection I had from my childhood, man. And I keep this in a box. I'll probably show my box at some point too. It's roached. It's so yucky, man. It's like it's had stuff spilled on it. Instead of white, it's mostly brown. But I keep this little album in there, and it's held up. So let me know in the comments down below what you think. Let me know if you got a little album floating around like this. Maybe you got some of your favorite players in it from your childhood. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already. And as always, peace out. We'll catch you on the next one. Thanks.